welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about our weekly budget and some other related items, but I first wanted to show you guys my desk, what it's looking like. I have been decorating a little bit here and there, mostly before I got sick, but a little bit here and there in my office slash craft room slash guest room, and I still have some other things to go, but I just took a break from it. But these are the things that I had out previous to getting sick, and this is what my desk is looking like so far. So I just have my work computer set up, a little Merry Christmas sign that I got at Hobby Lobby. I actually broke it. I set the bag on the floor. I guess I did a little bit too hard, but my husband super glued it, so it is none the worse for wear, so I'm pretty happy with that. I have a little short chain of rosary beads over here on the shelf, and my sweeteners are actually back here for my iced teas when I need them. And then recently my mother-in-law picked us up some of these ornaments from TJ Maxx. They're just little pugs with crowns on them, which I thought was super cute. And then I got this little candle at an antique store of all places, even though it's not an antique, just kind of like an antique Christmassy shop. But again, all of this occurred before getting sick. So I have my budget planner here. I have my old-fashioned radio, which is where I listen to my iPad. Usually I'll turn that on to some YouTube, Netflix, whatever I'm watching currently, and I'll play it through the radio because it does have Bluetooth, and it just sounds really nice. And I have my Rejoice sign I got at Hobby Lobby. This is my little overhead tripod, I guess. And then here you can see I am fully stocked on Tombow markers. I got them on a Black Friday sale, and my niece was so sweet. I have two nieces. One lives in town, one lives away. And the one in town actually went to Michael's, did curbside pickup, and dropped it off on our porch. So I was so excited because they had this amazing deal, $12.99 a pack. And I already had Tombows, but I was really happy to refresh them without even leaving the house. So I'm going to get right into the budget now, and I hope you guys stay tuned this month because I'm going to do my very best to have a Vlogmas video up in addition to my budget videos every day until Christmas. All right, so let's get into the budget and I'll do some explaining for you guys. I am super breathy. I'm not used to talking quite this much. If you guys missed my video where I told you guys I tested positive for COVID, that is what happened. And then I got tested on a rapid test. Then my husband and I both got tested on a molecular test that takes like 3 days. He tested positive, then I tested negative. And I know some of you are going to say, don't trust the rapid test, but I've done so much research and reading and read the CDC, and also just I know somebody who works for Big Pharma who produces the tests, and I guess it's much more common for you to get a false negative than it would be to get a false positive. So I'm just kind of going along with the rapid test because of my symptoms also, but my husband is not really sick. He has a cough, but oh, sorry. He's had it for a while, and our doctor attributed it to some blood pressure medication. So I really don't know. There are so many variables to our situation. It's crazy. But I am on antibiotics still and my second round of steroids, which was stronger than the first. But, and my asthma inhaler and vitamins and Mucinex and everything else you guys don't want to hear anymore about. So here is my layout for last week, which is just a couple days ago. My husband got paid on Friday, and then I have here something. I did this a little bit different. This is where I'm going to list my December's bills money that I collect during the month. And then down here I have my variable expenses, which is just what I used to consider cash envelopes. I still do, but right now I'm not using cash just because I'm quarantined and I'm kind of locked down. So I'm doing everything virtually. We even ordered a grocery haul. We ordered a grocery order for delivery, and we're doing really well just staying in the house and being able to get what we need. However, things are a bit more expensive than we're used to, so we've been spending money. We ordered food a couple times just because we are not always in the mood to cook, and it just kind of depends. And I bought those markers, you know, but whatever. Down here I have my sinking funds, and I need to update you guys probably in a separate video because this is going to get too long because I was chatty in the beginning, and I tried to put this here just to be festive, but it is getting in the way. So I'm going to talk about my husband's paycheck first and give you guys an update on that. Now, the poor guy, he just started this job, what, 6 weeks ago? I don't know. I wish I had it on a calendar, but he has had no end of, like, it's just like a rocky start. So, no consistent 40-hour-a-week pays yet. He does get paid every week at this job. He is on a temporary position pay right now. So when he goes through all of his, I guess, what do you want to call it? Probationary period that he has to pass through, then his income will go up. But until then, you know, and he hasn't even been able to get his 30 days in, his initial 30 days of doing what he's doing on his own, because now he's quarantined and he's not getting paid anything. So I can honestly tell you guys that come this Friday, we're going to have no income from him again. Now, I'm looking into whether or not he can get paid via like CARES Act money, because at my job I can. It doesn't go against my sick or my vacation time. I don't know if that's the situation everywhere. So he has some calls into his human resources office and to find out what's what. So hopefully it would be a situation like that. I don't know if he can apply for unemployment. It's just crazy. But you know what? I say that and then I take it all right back because neither one of us is in the hospital. So I'm just going to be grateful and not stress too much about what's going on, because you just have to roll with it. There's nothing else you can do. We just don't have enough control in our lives to predict and respond to every situation that's thrown at us. We just kind of have to go with it and make the best. At least that's my philosophy. So for our variable expenses, we have the same expenses that we always have. A couple added prescriptions, especially for me. So dog food. And we did stock up on some things just because last week I had to put things on our Discover card, and then I used some of this money to pay it down. So I'm just kind of almost back planning this budget this time, but I think that's fine. Gas and miscellaneous. And I tried to be, again, a little bit more festive using the red drop shadows. So I hope you guys are feeling that Christmas vibe, because I even uploaded one of those videos where it's like a background of a fireplace or like a Christmas scene, and oh, thumbs down, you guys did not like that. So I hope that my Vlogmas goes over better than that video. I know it's not for everybody, but I listen to those and watch those videos all the time while I'm working. So that's just the rhyme or reason for having done that. All right, for groceries, we put down $200. We didn't quite meet that, but almost. Dog food, we spent our traditional $25. Gas, I ended up putting aside $10 just in case, you know, I mean, we went back and forth to the doctor and to get tested, but other than that, I just wanted to put something aside just in case one of us needed to fill up. I know my car is practically empty, but again, I'm not really going anywhere, and I'm not going to be going anywhere this coming week either, so I think I'll be fine. All right, and for miscellaneous, I have to add up. So far we have $235. My prescriptions, I have a little cheat sheet over here. So I had $48 in RX. And then for over-the-counter medication, which is actually more expensive than prescriptions for me, bought Mucinex. I bought some really high-end cough drops. They're by Vicks, but they are like $4 a box, and I had to order them with our grocery haul and things, which was nice. It's totally fine. but super, super expensive. So I have about another $60 in over-the-counter medications, a new thermometer, just some other random stuff that you guys are probably not super interested in hearing all the minutia. So let's go ahead and add all this up. So we had $200 for groceries. That included toilet paper, which we were limited to one, which is fine because we don't stock up like that. But we were also able to get some cleaning products. So I thought that was really nice. I was surprised we were able to do that, but we were. 48 plus 60 brings us to 343. So I'm going to write that down. And then also I have some additional miscellaneous. So at Michael's yesterday, I got my Tombow markers. I spent a total of $60, which I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to feel bad about it. I got a couple other things. Like I said, my niece was so kind to drop it off. So I'm going to add that into there. And then we had, I'm not going to get it into the bills or anything like that. So basically 553 minus 403. Was that all we had? Oh, no. Okay, so when my husband got tested, and I don't know if it's the place we went, but I got tested. I went to the doctor for used my insurance, got my rapid test, everything covered. Then after that, we went through a drive-through testing facility. Because once I tested positive, I knew my husband had to get tested as well, just so we would know what's going on. So we went to this drive-through facility. They took my insurance card, but since my husband isn't a permanent employee yet, he doesn't have health insurance. They also have not signed off on the forms from my work so I could add him to my insurance. So he's in this limbo phase, and we got billed $130 for his molecular send-out test. So that was a bummer. Now, another place, we had read their website, but we couldn't get in there, said the CARES Act would pay if you don't have insurance. Again, I'm not that versed about these things, and it may be something we can look into. I think we're going to make a phone call tomorrow to the place where we got his test. But I was like so stunned. We got billed like immediately before we got results. We got a bill. All right, so minus 130. I totally forgot about that. So that brings us down to $20. And I'm going to write that over here. Remaining. All right. Now, that's not great, but I'm okay with it because where are we going? You know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is. So minus, let's see, 553 minus 533 in expenses leaves us $20. All right, so over here, I just wanted to do a little refresher. These are our December bills, and we have fully funded those, and actually I'm gonna start paying those today. Today is Sunday, November 29th. Hello. Wow. So on November 6th, we put aside $1,300. That was my check. And then on November 13th, we put aside $200. And then on November 20th, we put aside another $1,300, which brings us to our exact total that I already have a dollar sign, that's okay, $2,800. So we are fully funded for our December's bills. I can start paying them, start getting them out of the way, and then I won't have to worry about them. I keep pausing to cough. Hopefully you guys don't even realize it. But anyways, so the only other factor that I wanted to talk to you guys about were my sinking funds, because this is quite different from the last time I updated you guys. So I'm going to do a separate video, let you guys know what my secrets are as far as my sinking funds go. I've made some decisions about the rest of this year financially and going into 2021, and hopefully they are the right and the most sound decisions, I guess. So I'm going to hopefully start the year fresh, and I will bring you guys all up to speed on that. So the other thing I wanted to mention is I'm going to be doing a bullet journal video, because one thing that I have been able to do while I've been down for the count is, you know, just kind of work in my journal, and it's been cathartic. It takes my mind off of not feeling well, and I think, at least for me, a big part of getting better when you're not feeling good is distraction, because I think it kind of lessens that anxiety that you feel when you're constantly focusing on symptoms or, you know, just how you feel moment to moment. So it's been really helpful for me. But yeah, so anyways, no cash envelope stuffing. For the reasons I said earlier, won't be going to the bank or pulling cash out. We're doing everything electronically right now. But for all intents and purposes, this variable expenses section is the exact way I would have set it up had I been doing this in cash. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you stick around for Vlogmas. I'm going to do my best on that. And I'm also hoping that that gives me another respite and distraction from the situation at hand. Most of all, I hope that, you know, my family, your family, the rest of us stay very healthy, get through this year, get through these crazy, tumultuous times, and everybody gets through it okay. And I'm thinking about you. I appreciate your support of my channel. I appreciate your comments. And I just hope that you're all doing well. And of course, I hope I see you in my next video. Take care.